Let's look at some key vocabulary here. Let's start with question 1. The set of all x values, that is domain. The set of all y values, that is range. If you get those two confused, remember our new show called Dr. XY. And if you can't remember Dr. XY, think about the alphabet. The letter D comes before the letter R. The letter X comes before the letter Y. That'll help you match up domain as X and range as Y. Y equals, another way of saying f of X equals Y, so there's our Y equals, represented by a less than or greater than inequality symbol. Well, that would be an open circle, and a closed circle, meaning it's bubbled in, means that you can include what you're talking about, so it has a little equal sign with it. We said the independent variable is in the problem. So if I were to just write out an example like y equals mx plus b, notice that x is in the problem. So x would be your independent variable here. And so our dependent variable would be y. A function where points are not connected, that would be discrete, or you could say disconnected would be another way of maybe remembering that. And connected would be a continuous function. All right, let's take a look at question 10. The mapping below represents all of the points on the graph. What is the domain? Well, guess what? We just answered a quick way of saying Dr. XY domain deals with the x value, so we're just looking for the answers, or the answer that matches up to those numbers, and if you look right here, it's A. Let's look at 11. A linear function is graphed below. What is the range? Range, we said, if we go back to Dr. XY, range deals with the y values. So we're going to cross out anything that has to do with the letter X. All right, so let's look and see how it goes. It kind of starts down here at -3 and it goes all the way up to +3. So we know it starts at -3 and it stops at +3. The question is, which one of the inequality signs is correct? This is a closed circle. So we said closed circles have the little equal sign, and this one has the equal sign. This is an open circle. This one does not have the equal sign right here. So our answer is D. And then the last one we're going to look at here is number 18. So here we go. If f of x equals 2x minus 8 is translated to the right 4 units. So what you have to do in order to do this problem here, I'm going to draw this out because I don't have access to my calculator here. So we're down here at -8, and my slope is up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. So I'm just kind of giving you a quick visual of what this graph looks like. If it's translated to the right 4 units, which means we're going to move this guy 4 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not changing the slope, we're just changing the position to the right here. So it should look something very similar to this. Well, if you notice that if we move something to the right, it looks like it's actually getting further down on the y-axis. So you know it's not letter B, and you know it's not letter D. So what you need to do is take your TI-84 and graph letter A, and let's see if 2x minus 16. So I'm going to do this with you here. We're going to plug in 2x minus 8 into y1. I'm going to plug in 2x minus 16 in y2, and I'm going to graph those, and we're going to see if it moved 4 units to the right. And if I actually look at my calculator, 1, 2, 3, 4, this one moved 4 units to the right, so my answer is A. For any of the other questions you missed on this particular Unit 4 test, please refer back to the previous video that I did for you guys, which was posted just right before this one.